All right, everyone. So this is take 3 for today of the video I've been wanting to do, which is the last color that I haven't done with our abstract flowers that we've been doing with the stamped ball jar. And I had a really good one going on, and then my daughter came home and I got interrupted. But let's give it another whirl. You haven't seen the first one. It was so close to being done and perfect, and now it is not. So here's what we're doing. I actually want to do, let me set some. I've been working on or painting some California poppies, so that's why some of these are poppy shaped. As you know, I spent 40 years in California, in Northern California, which is today getting drenched by storms. My uncle and my brother are still there. I have a lot, and most of my friends. Let's see. Okay, so now we've got, bring a flower down here somewhat. There we go. Now, what I'm gonna do, I was kind of practicing with this yellow over the weekend. We're just gonna drop in I love this color. It really is this beautiful, happy, there we go. I like that. I was also working on daffodils this weekend. I don't want this to look like daffodils per se. So what I'm gonna do is just drop some orange in here in certain places. I just love the combination of these two colors. And there we go. All right. That was weird doing that. Okay. A little more yellow in here, and maybe nice. And then what did I do last time? I think I took a real lemony yellow and dropped it along tops of some of these. A little bit of bright yellow there. A little bit. See, I got a little soggy on me, but not terrible. Let's see. Get rid of a little bit of that real excess pooling there in the middle. And then make a little bit. That one looks like just a plain old round orange, which I don't like. Let's see. Let's kind of mess with that one a little bit. There. Now Oh, I'm actually liking that. Let's see. I then like to like reverse, pull some color out. That's kind of neat. I don't really want to do it everywhere, but actually I didn't think I liked that, but I do like that effect. And I do like suggesting that. I'm going to leave like that. Okay. I like that. And then, let's see, got a lot of liquid there. Now I do also like to drop in little droplets of water to kind of move some of that pigment around. Oh, I like that. That might have been too much. That little guy back in there. And let's see. We pull out a few more spots. I like that. And then I'm gonna rinse that out real well. I'm gonna rinse it in this water so that it's not so orange. Probably more my paper towel than anything. Let's get some clean water here. And again, as you've seen in the last two videos, one of them is purple and blue flowers. Maybe I'm gonna take the water all the way up to here today. And then you wanna stay inside the lines of the ball jar. And let that sit for a few minutes so that the stems don't go totally crazy. Try to make a nice straight line here. And then we'll get some green for the stems. And this basic green, yellow, and orange, I like what it is doing together. I don't want to touch it down to there yet, but I do like to get some of it going into the flowers. Let's see, this is coming down here. Because a lot of times, even flowers that are orange and yellow will have sometimes touches of green in there. And this is going to come through to here. Then we have a bunch of stems coming down. I certainly don't have enough. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, and a big blob of yellow right there. Maybe I'm gonna do some, maybe I'll splatter some dots on here so that that dot doesn't look out of place. Let's bring these down. And there we go. This one, bring it down here. Now I think I've got stems going all the places that I want them. Very nice. I like the way, see when they fan out, they kind of look like they're holding on to the back of the flower the way that they should. And you don't have to show every stem that you're doing, but this one, I should have one coming down this way. It is nice to have it somewhat make sense. And then what I do is put in a little blue. Let's do a little bit of blue, and I want to wet this slightly so it doesn't, I mean, ever so slightly. And then add just a little. Pick like a light bluish color. And you know, sometimes I throw it into the water too, because the water is usually darker at the bottom, definitely. And also, here we don't want strong lines here, we just want kind of a glass is never just clear see-through white, but also it will have some reflection of the flower on parts of the glass as well. Just want to put little tiny tidbits of that in. I'm liking that. Let's see. Kind of just smush that a little. It's through the glass. It shouldn't be super, it shouldn't be as blurry as it is under the water, but it shouldn't be also super clear. You know, it gets distorted a little bit, and these just kind of disappeared, so I can throw them back in now that it's dry enough. And that's a little better. Still have that nice element of it being blurry. Blurry, you don't want blurry stems. I lost a little bit in between here, so I think I'm gonna even pull out some areas where there should not be. There we go. We don't want the stems to be one solid block of stems down there either. And last but not least, I learned so much from everyone that comments. As you know, I just started back up on my channel like a month ago, and so I'm just you know, I guess I feel a little bit of stage fright when I do this, and I don't pay as much attention to what I'm doing. And so I forgot like a shadow to anchor it. Someone said, oh, a shadow would be nice. And I thought, oh, a shadow would be nice. Now what a really nice shadow would be with this is orange and purple are complementary colors, and they look good to side by side, hence complementary. They just are opposite ends of the color wheel, and they look nice when used together in a painting. Actually blue and orange, purple and yellow, but orange. This is yellowy orange, so I'm gonna say that it will look good. The purple shadow will look really good with this. And I actually should blue this up instead of making it so, I'm gonna make it a little bit on both sides and then just do a darker shadow underneath. Don't want it like that, I want it like this. And no, it's not a purple table, but you know, this is kind of a pop type piece, you know, it's not super hyper realistic, it's abstract, so I probably could make this table any color I want and have it make sense. But the shadow I do want darker in there, underneath there, to anchor that. And I know watercolors are so funny. It's all about water control. And I've been watching videos. There are a lot of great people on YouTube that have videos explaining water control. Ellen Cremini Trent has quite a few with explaining like butter and what tea. It's supposed to be different thicknesses and thinnesses to do things, and I'm just learning all that. I am more of an oil painter, or I have been traditionally an oil painter, so this is all fairly new to me. And I am going to do a tour of my art studio where I have my oils this week, so I'm excited about that. Probably need to clean it up a bit. Let's kind of put some nice shadows. Nice shadow over here. There. Do I like it? I do like it. This huge dot here is a touch annoying, but I think I'm gonna splatter a little, I think, yellow on here, because I would like to bring out, it's very orange, and I wanted a little more yellow in it, so, but I love orange. I'm gonna do a little bit of this, not a lot. I don't know if those look like little flowers or they don't. They do to me. I would like a few more in the middle where this, I'm trying to make that one not look like a big mistake blob. Still looks like a big mistake blob, but, and I think lastly, what I will do is I will go over this. I have an orange pen, and on one of the videos I did go over it with pen at the end. The other one I did not, but I like what it does. This, I think I'm gonna kind of make that like a tulip, just kind of like that. And this one, I don't even know what kind of flower that is, but this one I'm gonna do, and this one, like it, this one. And Actually, I think I'm going to add a little dot in the middle there. I don't know if I want to add sometimes some black there in the middle, like it's a poppy. Let me see. I have this. I can do a few little dots in there. Because again, they're not poppies, they're not tulips. That one's kind of a tulip, but it's abstract. So you just kind of have fun with it. I do like this center flower. Yeah, so there is an orange. Oh, you know, I want to add some leaves and then I'm done. Again, let's see. Let's do this. And I hope this is a good leaf shaping one. Let's see. I do like adding and let's see. One going back that way. Maybe one coming off here. And one tucked in back here. And let's see, do I want to add a little bit of dark? See, you know, once you get going, it's hard to stop. Add a little bit of dark under here. All right. I think one more leaf here. I want one. Get a little bit of water, more water on there. One coming out here. We'll darken this one up. Let's see, and there's my dog right on cue. Here, I didn't want that to be so blue. Let's see, boop, and boop, boop. Okay. I think we are we done? I bent that one, which is fine. Let's see about these should not end there, because then they look like they're floating. Okay, I like it. I like the yellow and orange, and I like the contrast. Maybe I'll drop one more little shadow in there at the bottom. I don't know, it should still be wet enough. Let's see. You know, watercolor is so different. You work light to dark, and when you oil paint, you work dark to light. It's very different. So let's see. So I kind of go like, you want the shadow to be not a strong line. I want it to be a little bit diffuse, I guess. There we go. A little more in here. And let it I like it. Okay. Flower, abstract flower study in orange, or yellow and orange. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. And later in the week, I will be doing, oh, here's a practice one that I did last night. That was kind of fun. I mean, you're going to get a different painting every single time you do it. Here is the one I started when my daughter walked in with her teacher. So I had to stop this one. It had a promising start. This was last night. This is today. I'm really having fun with doing this, and I hope you're having fun, and I hope that this is working for you in your craft room or studio. And I wish there was a way on YouTube for you to share them with me. I'm thinking about starting a Facebook page where people can share the paintings that they're doing, because I'd love to see them, the masterpieces that you're creating. So have a great day, and I'll be back on Friday. Have a wonderful day.